Hi. Whenever someone asks a person with disability the nature of his disability, I have many times heard them replying, I'm suffering from so and so disease. Or those who have polio would say, I'm a polio victim. But when someone asks me about the nature of my disability, I always say, I'm a polio survivor. Can you feel the difference between both statements? Yes, there is a difference of two words used in these two statements. And the first one, the word victim, is used to describe the state of one's condition, and in the latter one, the word survivor is used. The reason of my using this word survivor is that I believe in life. Life, which is so beautiful, which is gifted to us only once, which gives meaning to our existence. To go through this wonderful experience called life, I had to survive. I had to live. I had to nurture it. How could I ever let a small microorganism or a polio virus victimize me? And that microorganism, which doesn't even have the proof of its own existence, as the scientists still remain confused whether viruses are living or non living. So, how could that microorganism victimize me? Victim playing or self victimization is the fabrication of victimhood. It might have many reasons behind it. It can be done to justify abuse of others, manipulate others, a coping strategy, or just attention seeking. The playing of the role of poor me is often done for manipulation. One tries to portray oneself as victim of circumstances or someone else's behavior in order to gain pity or sympathy, or to evoke compassion and thereby get something from others. Those who are caring and conscientious people melt down to see anyone suffering, and the manipulator often finds it easy and rewarding to exploit them or to get sympathy or their cooperation. So we have to decide, are we victims or survivors? Unfortunately, people who tend to be victims inauthentically behave as they are in the worst possible situations, even if they have reasonable opportunities to change their situations. Their attitude is, look, I have tried so hard, still, or I am helpless, or I am blameless, or their answers would be characterized by such pleas as, what do you expect of a man who comes from a broken home, who is neurotic, who is suffering from a disease? It is the mentality which is not healthy. If we keep on considering ourselves victims, the feeling of being victimized by anyone or life's condition is debilitating and demoralizing. If one feels oneself to be a victim, one would remain disturbed, confused, fearful, frustrated, and angry. One would not be able to trust anybody. Consequently, one's suffering would be aggravated by emotional and psychological outbursts. One needs to prevent oneself from this victimization complex and stop perceiving falsely as being victimized. Nobody listens to excuses forever. If one continues to do so, soon people would stop listening to one's hue and cry. Soon one would be labeled as bogus. No one is going to be with us every time we need help. We need to be genuine in our feelings and trust our own abilities. So, what would you like to be projected as? a victim or a survivor.